What is good, everyone? This is your host, Deanna Radulescu with Label Free Podcast. To live your best life, you must live label free. As always, bring you incredible guests from all over the world, so sit back, relax, and tune in. My next guest is the founder and president of Superior Source Vitamins, so you know we're going to have a great conversation today. He's a native to Los Angeles, and he started his distributing natural delivery of his products out of the trunk of his car at Gold's Gym 5 decades ago. Please welcome Ron Beckenfeld. Sorry. Ron, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Well, you've already filled me in quite a bit of your journey. And like I mentioned, I love having these conversations around like health, wellness, supplements. I just think that there are so many wrong ideas out there around supplementation and staying healthy, living a healthy life. I mean, look at you. You look great. You want to tell the audience how old you are?
I'll be 80 in August.
No, you're not.
Yeah. And here's a pretty recent shot of me right here.
Holy crap. 80 in August. So if you guys are listening, you're not seeing the video, you need to go check out the video and see how good this man looks. And what do you attribute that looking that good to?
You know, it's just living a healthy lifestyle. It's very important to do that. Yeah, regular exercise, a solid diet of eating good food. Diets don't work, but a solid eating regimen.
Yeah.
So, for instance, with me, I get up around 4 in the morning. I'll do some cardio. I'll do some stretching. I'll have breakfast, usually eight whites with some fresh fruit, maybe a little potato.
Yeah.
Then off to work.
Yeah. That's a great breakfast. It's kind of like my breakfast usually.
Then I come home and I'll either train at Gold's Gym, I have a home gym, and I'll work out there and I'll have lunch.
Awesome.
I eat 2 protein drinks a day and 3 solids, and I'm basically getting maybe 1,500 to 1,800 calories. You know, diets don't work, but if you can get your eating in line and eating fresh food, you can eat all you want.
Yeah.
A pound of greens is only 100 calories.
Right.
What I want to do is get the message out to people. It's just not that hard to take care of yourself and get into shape. I mean, you got time to do your hair, got time to do your nails, you got time, stuff you want to do. If you can just cut 20 minutes a day out for yourself, if any kind of exercise you choose, I prefer resistance training with a little cardio.
Yeah.
It'll get you in the right frame of mind and you'll feel good about yourself.
Oh, yeah,
really,
for sure.
You understand the feeling you get by it, but from years and dedicated years, I've been training over 60 years solid.
Wow. It's amazing.
Even when it wasn't even popular. Like I said, I was in the gym at Gold's Gym before Arnold showed up, and I'm friendly with him. But I want to put the message out of just taking care of yourself. You don't have to go on a diet. You just have to eat good, fresh food, get as much as you want, and you do need a little bit of exercise.
I'm not a fan of diets. I believe in it, it's a lifestyle choice, right?
Absolutely.
So like I get, people tell me all the time how great I look, and it's just like that's something that I've embraced 30 years ago. And so it's like I love to eat right, and I love to exercise. I get to indulge on pizza every once in a while. I get to indulge maybe like on having a burger from Burger King, but that's not something that's a constant in my life. It's like one cheat meal, but the rest of my meals are very healthy.
I look at it this way. If you're eating right on a regular basis, it's like putting money in the bank.
Yeah, for sure.
Always withdraw a little of the money out for a cheat day. That's just my thinking. And if you got it right most of the time, your body sets up, it becomes efficient. Even my bowel movements are the regular time. Everything's regular time. You could have those days and you're not going to wear it the next day.
Yeah.
None of that. And you don't
actually, I mean, your body. So if you're eating pretty healthy on a regular basis, and then you have like a indulgent pizza or a burger, like or something like that, your body actually breaks that down faster because you are in that, like, I don't know, you want to say metabolic state constantly, that it eats it up. Like my body, like I'll fill out, I get some of the veins popping, like it's like, yes, thank you for that treat. And then let's go to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's talk about your journey. So you started this Superior Source Vitamins out of the trunk of your car at Gold's Gym 5 decades ago.
1969.
That's amazing. And you just look fabulous. What was at that point, what was your motivation behind starting this Superior Source?
Well, it's a funny thing. My dad I'm a Hungarian, first generation here. My dad was an immigrant. He worked so hard for so many years that he just beat his body to death. So he had a heart condition along with a prostate cancer. He got rid of that. But he ended up with Parkinson's. And I don't want to get too much off the subject, but he only go about 10 years of that Parkinson. I got 20 years out of him by you keep him moving. That's the key.
Good. Yeah.
But to answer your question, he was taking, I had his little bottle of these little nitroglycerin tablets. I didn't know what the hell they were. Nitroglycerin tablets. He said, I got to take it if I get the angina. Yeah. So they were so small and they dissolved so quickly. My dad says, can you do something like this? Because he had trouble swallowing those horse pills.
Yeah.
So research, and I already been in the business about 20 some years already, because I started the microlingual in 1998. So I already had quite a bit of experience in the business and manufacturing everything. So I found these this equipment, and I had it repurposed, and I had new machinery made. And I invented, I don't know if you call it, I'm one of the first companies you'd call the clean vitamin.
Okay.
A label on vitamins. I know you're really familiar with this stuff. There's the only thing we have in there is the active ingredient. We use sometime a little stevia, sometime a little natural flavoring, and a little lactose, which doesn't amount to anything. So there's no heavy binders or excipient. If you go to a regular tablet, and the key to reading ingredients, always go to other ingredients.
Yeah.
You see what the actives are. Sometimes the actives in the product is only like the gummies, or 4 or 5 milligrams of actives and 5 milligrams of sugar, but the thing weighs a half a gram, 500 milligrams. What else is in there?
Right, exactly.
Especially in the hard tablets.
Yeah.
Tablet, and I'll show you a size of it if I can.
Yeah, please do. It's tiny.
Yeah, they're called microlingual, and this right here is a B12,000 mics, which is full potent.
Yeah.
In your mouth or under your tongue dissolves, but it's clean. You don't have the other ingredients, the harsh binders and chemicals, silica, stearic acid. I go on and on. You can't even read or pronounce any of them. So we don't put any of that into the product at all.
And when you first started when you first started, I mean, did you start off as a clean product then, or have you learned over the course of time?
Course of time, and I always felt that way. And the timing was right. We're one of the first, if not the first, to come out with a clean.
Yeah. What do you say to people that I know? Like, I actually have a cousin who is totally against supplements, and I won't listen to him. Like, we would get into arguments about it, and it's just like, I know that there are labels that certain people put on taking supplements, and they don't believe in it. They say it's just expensive pee. It doesn't help you. There's no proof that it improves your body or your health. What do you have to say to people that have that idea in their head?
That's basically untrue. There's a lot of supplements are food-based, or it's just, the word is supplement. In my opinion, nothing beats good, fresh food regular.
Sure.
The word is supplement. That means something extra. I call it an insurance policy.
Yeah. I like that.
That's the way I look at it, as an insurance, but it's just a supplement. Is that you can live on that and water, or some a lousy salad, or nothing else? No, you need a supplement. And a lot of them are very, very effective. There is, I'll tell you, for the bodybuilding world, creatine probably the best thing there is, and it's just tons of science on it.
Yep. I take creatine. I take it. I try to take it every day. Sometimes I forget, but like, even the benefits for your like brain health, there's there are so many benefits for creatine. More like you said, I've read a lot of the studies, and I've listened to a lot of people talk about it, and it's just incredible, especially people that might be prone to dementia. It's good for them to take that.
Not only that, the whole key as you get older, and this is studies, not to lose your muscle mass or your bone mass. I could look at somebody in 2 seconds, tell they're losing their bone mass, and I know you can too.
Yeah.
You start pulling in. So the whole idea, as you get older, especially when you're young, you can do anything and this and that, but I mean, when you hit that 40-ish, I think, you really got to get it in line. This creatine is great for hanging on to muscle mass.
Yeah.
Along with HMB, which is, they use it. HMB.
What's that?
I'm going to give you the pronunciation of it. It's a long word. oxy beta methyl butyrate.
Okay. So what does
HMB.
that do?
What they have steadies will keep you from sarcopenia. That's from losing muscle mass.
Okay.
I'm coming out with a product right now with 5 grams of creatine, which is a normal dosage.
Yeah.
Now, 3 grams of this HMB.
Oh, wow. Is it going to be dissolvable too, or is it just like a regular ingestible?
It'll be in a powder.
It'll be in a powder. Oh,
Well, you put it in your protein powder,
right.
or you take it straight. I take the creatine. I take this product. I just make it after a workout, and I take it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my drink after I work out usually.
Yeah. And it's especially important for not only men, but for women, because they start losing their muscle mass a lot faster than men do.
Oh, critically. And the women, they think they're taking a lot of protein. Well, I take a lot of protein. 25 grams a day.
Well, I try to take 60 personally. I
take a gram per body weight, so almost 2 grams.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And don't forget your carbs you need, and that's a fast burning. Your sugar burns fast. Your carbs and your fat. The last thing to go is your protein. Mm-hmm. That's your slow burning fuel.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to dig into your reserves.
No.
Even for you, you're what, about 125, 30 pounds from?
No, I'm 165 pounds.
Well, how tall are you?
5'7".
That's about right.
Yeah, I've got a lot of muscle on me. My husband always gives me a hard time. He's like, well, how are you trying to get big? I said, no, like I'm in my late 40s. I want to maintain my health and my strength. Like you don't understand. Like I'm very strong. But I've earned this over time. Like I've built it over time. It did not come overnight.
And you can still build muscle.
Yeah.
In later life. It's been proven now. You can build muscle. It's 80 years old now. They've proven it. But the problem is, if you lose your bone mass, which is tied to your muscle mass, you're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
I just want to get the message out. I'm in the supplement business, and it's done well for me. I've been in it for over 60 years. We have a 100,000 square foot plant here.
Wow, that's huge.
Make everything. Yeah, we make everything. We do business with a lot of people, and my message is really, I want to get that you can start feeling good about yourself. All you have to do is get on the right plan, basically a right lifestyle. You don't have to strain. You don't have to do anything. Just know how to read labels, which is very important. A lot of stuff you do get out of a package.
Right. Yeah.
And you got to learn how to read the label.
What's good, everyone? This is your host, Deanna Radulescu with Label Free Podcast. So I'm very much into my vitality, my health and wellness, fitness, all those things. So I love the telehealth concierge services. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those, but there's an online telehealth resource to help you with your health and wellness, sexual health, weight loss, peptides, what have you. And I really enjoyed the last therapy I did with them. This time I'm doing weight loss, you guys, because I've been a little bit slowing down here at this age, and I'm looking for something to boost that metabolism. I highly recommend Valhalla Vitality. I have a discount code for you, Deanna15, and I will have the link in the description below for you to go sign up. Check them out, get your appointment scheduled. You'll have a meeting with a great telehealth doctor, supervisor, consultant that will walk you through what it is that you're looking for to improve in your vitality. Again, this is Deanna Radulescu with Label Free Podcast, and I'm here to endorse Valhalla Vitality. How many products do you have?
About 100.
You have 100 products. So if somebody's listening to this and they're loving your story and they're interested in getting started with something, what would you recommend for them to get started with? Maybe not, obviously, not all 100 products, but like something that would be a good starter package per se for them with your supplements.
You need a multivitamin, for sure, a protein, which I didn't mention. We have another one that's called keto.
Oh, I love it. Keto with collagen. Yes.
And I what I do before I train, this might be good for you. Take this a couple, pour the coffee first. 2 scoops, it tastes just like candy, and it's great. It'll give you the little caffeine, the pump you want. It'll give you the collagen, which everybody needs. And I'll tell you, with this collagen, your nails, your hair, your skin, I mean, really, you're looking so good, you're going to make me nervous. You look great.
Hey, this does not come easy. Like, it takes work, it's a lifestyle. Like, I start my day with coffee, MCT, oil, and collagen. Like, that's all in my coffee every morning. And it's
from coconut. You got to be careful with the MTC oil. Where does it come from? Palm?
No, coconut. No, it's coconut.
Yeah.
No. Not
you got to read labels is very critical, especially in the food and other environment with other ingredients. on everything.
If we're going to like educate people that are listening right now that are not familiar with supplementation and reading labels, what would you tell them how to learn how to do that?
I think you have to learn in general. I would go for the packagings of your foods. That's the hardest part because they go serving size.
Yeah, the macros, right? Yeah.
We'll go serving size. 2 tablespoons is this, or 1 tablespoon of this, or you got to learn because they get a little tricky with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm big into reading the labels for my food and watching my macros. Like there's just, but that's just you. I think for me, I would say that it's just over time and just paying attention to it and doing a little research on what it means. But when it comes to supplements like yours, your product is like a clean product. What would you say to them if they're using or they're looking at something else?
Just read the label and read other ingredients. Try to get as clean as you can.
Yeah. Where can people find your products?
Amazon.
Okay. Cool.
Walmart, almost any health food store you walk in, Sprouts, Vitamin Cottage, ton of independents, us, Kroger Company.
Wow,
we do a lot of business. Yeah, we're in thousands of stores and plus the internet business.
So are you just here only in the U.S. or do you do anything in Canada or other countries?
Canada is very tough to do business. The regs are different.
Yeah, the GST tax and all that crap.
We do business in China, Vietnam, all over the
Wow.
When I'm not talking a bottle here, I'm talking about we get substantial orders from these guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. So what do you take, just out of curiosity, because you look so great and you look just amazing. What do you take every day out of your supplement line?
Myself personally, for my pride, we have some prostate stuff. I take a prostate product. I take a B12. I take vitamin D. I take the Zinc Plus. I buy a lot of other products that I don't make.
Okay. Yeah.
Our thing is our tablets are so small we can only use so many milligrams.
Right.
We don't have heavy dosages.
Okay.
I take a beetroot powder with apple cider vinegar. I take this right here, which is.
Oh, there you go.
You have apple cider vinegar. If you take that, your pH balance. That means I'm not saying to keep you from getting cancer. If you have pH balance, you can take one of those litmus strips. You see it in your mouth, and you can see if you're balanced. But the apple cider vinegar is known to put you in pH balance. So this has the beetroot powder plus the apple cider vinegar.
Wow. I've never done that combo before. I do take in beetroot. I actually mix it's called reds and purples, and I mix my creatine with that in like a water bottle, and I drink that together.
You're going to laugh at me. I take my powders. I take about a half a dozen of them. I just take a tablespoon and wash them down.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I might gag.
I'll take this. I'll take this right here.
What's that? Which one is that?
It's this.
More collagen.
But it has hyaluronic acid. You know what that is?
For your skin.
Keep you plump.
Yeah.
Gorgeous like you.
Thank you. I take that every day. I take hyaluronic acid every day. It's not in my collagen, but I take that as a supplement.
But I got a good portion, a good shot in here.
Yeah.
And I had 5,000 mics of biotin.
Oh, wow. Okay, and that's important too. Yeah.
I mean, I used to cut my nails about every 3 months. I cut them every week.
Okay, so that's the.
We take greens. I'll use a green powder. I'll take a tablespoon of that, put it in my mouth, and wash it down. It's not bad.
I don't know.
Compared to the old days, what are you talking about?
Yeah, supplements have definitely come a long way. They're like night and day from what they used to be. Like I remember the big freaking horse pills. You remember animal supplements? Their packages that they used to have. Like I took that for a while, and those pills, they were so big.
Right.
Oh my God, they was terrible. I think that ruined me.
So I came up the microlingual. You and me are into another realm of this to an extreme, and it's just a lifestyle. There's nothing more I love than training. I look forward to it. I've been training. I mean, forever and ever and ever, and I love the people in the gym. I got friends I've known forever, and it's a great life. But a lot of people don't feel that way. But if you get 20 minutes of some exercise, more would be better, and just a nice regular eating. If you can eat all you want fresh, and I want to get that message out. Diets don't work, and you don't have to bust your hump. Not everybody's going to look like you and me. I don't care who you are, you will improve. And not only that, especially for women, really does something for their self-esteem, man. I mean,
big time.
Really does something where, you're doing something. You got the kids, you got the family, you got all that, all that hard work, but something for you. I see it as just wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to get across to everybody with a little time and not busting your, eating. You can do it. And you can eat all you want. You can have your cheat days. Once you get going and get the groove and you start losing a pound or two a week, your whole attitude's going to change. You're going to be able to do more stuff than you ever have done.
Yeah.
You're really going to feel good mentally and physically.
Okay.
And it'll resonate all the way through. Like you're glowing. You'll get that glow back. You don't, just to put that effort in. That's what I want to get the message.
Yeah. Just being vital, like vitality. I had a conversation with someone on the show before, and they talked about like how you can turn back, like your age. Was it not chronologically, but biologically? You probably are like in your 30s biologically because of how healthy you are, where some people could be 30 and they're biologically in their 60s. And that's not a good place to be. You want to try. It's been proven that you can reverse the hands of time biologically, not chronologically, but your internal, your body, your vitality. You can do that. It's proven.
Well, absolutely. Like the way people take better care of their lousy car than they do their self. I mean, needs an oil change, a little light goes on, you go take it an oil change. With yourself, if you just put that little bit of extra, little effort, just give yourself that time. Learn how to read labels are real important.
Yeah.
In the food labels and in the supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
agree.
a lot of places you can get great, I'm going to plug places, Walmart. I mean, for organic produce is the biggest in the world and very reasonable.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's has some great cutting edge stuff. I use like a tortilla made out of egg whites to make wraps. Like calories.
Yeah.
It's still calories in and calories out. The whole thing is to be able to eat as much as you want, enjoy your food, and not ring up 5,000 calories.
Yeah.
And by cleaning it up just a little bit, your salad dressing. You don't watch out, but you'd be putting 400 calories on.
Oh yeah, you gotta look for the good ones that don't have that aren't real high in that saturated fat and just
You got 10 calories in the salad and 400 in the dressing. No bueno. That don't make
no. That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, and you don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to go on a diet and just start. It'll make you feel good about yourself to just get into that groove.
Yeah. Agreed.
You don't get discouraged,
Yeah, I love it, Ron. Well, thank you for sharing your business, your health tips, and really trying to educate people on reading labels and taking care of themselves. I mean, and you are look at you. You look amazing. You're a great example of what is possible, not only for men, but for women too.
Women are critical.
Yeah.
If you get older, here's the things. Women like expensive handbags that start at $5,000 to warm up, and the guys are the fancy cars. You can keep all that stuff. That don't get me excited.
Yeah.
I want to feel good. I want to look in the mirror and I want to see that I feel good and I look good, Not everybody...
What if we want all of the above?
Huh?
What if we want all of the above?
No reason you can't have it.
That's right.
You don't have to be an Adonis, but you can really improve and really start feeling good about yourself, especially if you tend to have good genetics. Not everybody's blessed, but everybody can really, really improve, and it'll improve your mental being.
Yeah, absolutely. 1,000%.
Improve everything. If you just take that little bit of step, cut the time out to put it in yourself. The women are just so busy doing everything. I mean, they're the nurturers, the carers. Who's going to take the kid to the dentist? Who's going to do this and this? You just got to, discipline too is very important. If you can discipline yourself to get in that groove,
yeah,
in the groove, if you miss a workout or miss something, you're not going to feel so great about yourself.
No, definitely not.
Not terrible, but you've missed something.
Yes, agreed. So you've already shared where people can find your products. Can you also share the link to your website and if they want to connect with you, if you're on LinkedIn or anything like that?
Well, you can go to CVC for Health. We generally don't sell too much off the website because we have so many partners. We don't want to get into their business. But more information or superiorsourcevitamins.com. Okay. But I would just want to put the message out. And I got so many tips. It's incredible how to take care of yourself and little secrets and so on and so forth.
I love it. I actually, I think I'm going to introduce you to someone to be on his show. He's a big into all over health and wellness as well. You guys, I'm going to put that link in the show notes. So if you connected with Ron or interested in checking out his products, he's available on Amazon. But if you want to learn more about him and his company, go to superiorsourcevitamins.com. The link will be in the show notes. Ron, this is the part of the show where I like to ask for last words of wisdom or advice. What would you like to leave with us today?
Everybody can improve. Just have a little patience and love yourself, and just take that first step.
Yeah.
And you don't have to, no diets. I mean, if you really want to diet, and I don't want to even mention it, the quality of the food is not of the best, but they give you a measured calories. Jenny Craig, one of them, okay, you'll lose weight because it's a measured calorie.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. But if you're eating a little clean food, fresh food, you can pretty much eat all you want.
Yeah.
Really.
I agree. 1000%. It's a lifestyle for me. I don't believe in diets either. The only diet I've ever done was to prepare for a show to be step on stage. That's a completely different level. But other than that, like training for a show and eating, people don't realize to have a real healthy lifestyle, the amount of food you actually have to eat every day to keep your metabolism going is a lot.
Oh, you better. I'm surprised you only take 60 grams of protein. I'm shocked.
I probably take in more than that, but I kind of just am, what do they call it? I'm an intuitive eater at this point. Like I've listened to my body. If I want more, I take in more. If I'm not feeling like I need more, I don't. The same thing with my portions. Like sometimes I just eat a little bit, other times I eat a lot. And that's how I can have like my cheat meals. I can have that Burger King with the freaking onion rings.
When I have 2 drinks and 3 meals, my meals tend to be a little smaller. Then if I go to only 1 drink and 3, I'm eating a little bit more on the 3.
Yeah.
The protein drinks, me personally, really fill me up for about 2.5, 3 hours. I'll take scoops of either a whey protein, or I even use a pea and mix it up.
Yeah.
And it really fills me up versus the candy bars that are about 200 calories.
Yeah, I don't take those.
I could eat a half a dozen of those and they don't do it to me.
Yeah, no, it depends on the day. If I'm like, how hard I'm working out, what body part I'm training, but I'm an intuitive eater at this point. It works for me. I'm still like between a 4 and a 6 at 165 pounds. I'm doing good. But Ron, thank you so much for sharing your story and
do it again. Let's do it again.
Absolutely. I love it.
Topics. I'd love to meet you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. Do you ever get out the West Coast?
I haven't been out that way in a long time, but let's just wrap this up and we can continue talking. Ron, thank you so much for sharing your story, sharing what you do. I'm very passionate about teaching people how to live or encouraging them to live a very healthy lifestyle, because that's where you find your vitality, not only healthy for your body, but for your mind and your emotions, just all over. So thank you so much for being an incredible
guest. You want to spread your good fortune that you've done for years to other people. It doesn't have to be quite where we're at.
No, but you can get there.
Absolutely. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, it is. But
if you got the time, absolutely. And you got the discipline. There's no question about it.
That's right. Well, thank you very much for being an incredible guest. You guys, this is your host, Deanna Radulescu with Label Free Podcast. To live your best life, you must live label free. As always, don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate, review, comment, share, all those good things. And I'll be back soon with more dynamic guests.